there is any dispute about it. Who is not preserving it in India? Is Hindutva not preserving it? You talked about Adi Shankara. Adi Shankara's one of the finest memorials is coming up in Madhya Pradesh, funded by the BJP government. Isn't it a great tribute to Adi Shankara and all that philosophy of Advaita of Adi Shankara? And this is that Hindutva which has freed millions and millions of Indian women from the smoke puffing chulas, provided them gas cylinders without asking them about their religion, sir. Did we ask them whether you are a Hindu or not? Did we not give it to all religions? Is it not the same Hindutva which is freeing millions and millions of Muslim women from triple talaq? The curse of triple talaq? Is it not a great service that this so-called Hindutva leadership doing to the Muslim women of this country? Fortunately in our country, that's why I said, all those sections of people understand that what is projected as a big demon, and then suddenly today we pretend to be victims. This victimhood argument, what will happen to me? Sir, you have been exposing your cause for many years. Nothing happened to you. People are listening to you. You are respected. Why this victimhood syndrome? Did it ever occur to you that years after years, decades after decades, you kept calling us communal, you kept calling us fascist? Did we then cry from rooftops that what will happen to me if I say I am a nationalist? Tables are turning. People will call you things that you have been doing in all these years before. Today somebody else will stand up and say, no, you are anti-Hindu if you say this. Take it in your stride. Full freedom in this country for criticism. That's why it's that spirit we never reject. In Hinduism, in Hindutva, not Hinduism. There is always space, scope for Mr. Pavan Verma, Mr. Christopher Jeffrellet also. One may be a very professional critic. One is a logical critic. Everybody has a place. But I am repeating, as far as this so-called Hindutva politics is concerned, it is totally non-discriminatory in the true spirit of Hinduism or Hindutva. It is for the welfare and well-being of everybody, 1.4 billion Indians. That is what you witness in this country. That is the reason why people today support Prime Minister and his government.
Very quickly. Very quickly.
No.
The only person we have heard just the other day, and nothing, fortunately, and that just speaks for the Hindu way, has happened to him as yet. Person who gets up and says, in Hinduism, there is this thing called Shakti, and we are fighting this Shakti. Now imagine someone saying that about any other faith and about a negative aspect of that faith, what would have happened to that individual by now? 48 hours and counting.
I think a lot has happened to him by now.
No, so, that's because of his political...
No, nothing will happen because I tell you, nothing will happen, the reason I tell you.
At least in terms of ridicule, because without understanding what in Hinduism is the role of Shakti, to use Shakti in the context of Hinduism, in the manner in which he did, obviously.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So is that a professional critic?
These are not the substantive critiques that we need as Hindus to be open about. And what I am saying is, let's talk of Veer Savarkar.
No, we've run out of time actually. I'm really sorry.
But I must say, nothing will happen to Rahul Gandhi, sir. Don't worry. Because we always believed that BJP has strong leadership which will get us a lot of votes. Modi ji, Amit Shah and Rahul Gandhi.
Well, I did tell you, yes. 30 seconds.
I mean, I don't believe there is a divide between being Hindu and Hindutva. In fact, I believe that Hindu power is a must in India, and that sometimes I feel Mr. Modi is very moderate. Of course, as Ram said, he's the Prime Minister of all Indians. But understanding that Hindu accept the totality of the world, I wish that Hindu power would come more to the fore.
Well,
10 seconds. I can understand his point of view, but Hinduism's foundational basis is respect for all faiths. And I think that cannot be diluted.
I think most people here will say is perhaps happening given the fact that a large number of people are not differentiated on the basis of their faith by government policies. I think that's the real test. The government comes in and it
All
respects
respect.
everyone, exactly, respects and enables everyone when they form policies. I can tell you a previous government, non-BJP governments who had policies that actually differentiated between people. I still haven't found one who can accuse this government, and I'm just being absolutely factual here. Any one of you thinks that there's one government policy that differentiates between people? One government policy, Indian citizens? Raise your hands. Well, we leave it at that. The proof of the pudding is in its eating. Thank you.